Hey everyone, Erica with K here. Today we're going to be taking this vintage clip. It's the thing that goes on a collar, like a Peter Pan collar. But the original piece that was on it broke off and there was only one of them left. So that's what it looked like, but there was only one available. The other one was gone. So I was like, let me do something fun with this. So I got some ribbon that has like what is it, like a felt almost on one side. And I made them into little bows. This was just like a protocol. This wasn't the actual ribbon. This is before I purchased the ribbon. And I do want to say that this ribbon was purchased before my, no buy in 2025. It was actually purchased last year. I believe it was purchased last year, but it was definitely before my no buy. Okay. So, yeah. So I needed the ribbon and I also needed these little, Velcro. And I don't know if they're a Velcro brand, but whatevs. And this came with, I think it was 30 or 32 different colors. And I wanted to save the ribbon. So I wanted to use some of the ribbon for this project and some of it for something else. So I took that little protocol one because I knew that was the right size. And I just took it apart and then I lined it up and I had to cut two pieces like that because I wanted two bows for both sides. And then I kept the extra string. I was hoping that that would fit around my neck for a different project, but that project actually is not going to work out. So I have that extra ribbon now, and I could use that for a different project in the future. But like I said, I wanted to do two of these on either side. So you're going to want Velcro for this because I was originally thinking, oh, I'll just get like black ribbon and I'll put it on this cute little Peter Pan thing and I'll glue it on there. And then I was like, you know what? I think it would be really cool if I had multiple options of this because if I want to change my outfit and the black ribbon doesn't match my outfit that day, like I want to be able to switch this out. So that's why I wound up doing the Velcro. So tying a bow was the hardest thing in the world for me. I think because this was so tiny. Like I know how to tie a shoe, but like this was so tiny, it was like really painful. So I sped this up and cut out a lot. But if you know how to tie a bow, by all means, fast forward. I'll get you a timestamp on that. Give me 1 second. So we're going to be tying two bows on camera. If you know how to tie a bow, you can jump to 4 minutes and 45 seconds. If you don't know how to tie a bow, we're in the same boat, friend, because this was really hard for me. And did I learn by the end? No. This whole project took me, I would say 3 or 4 days because tying the bows was so time consuming, especially because they didn't come out perfect. A lot of the times when I tied it, the leg of it, I guess, like the bottom part that, comes out would be like backwards. And because only one side of this ribbon had felt on it, it was very noticeable. So I had to twist it. It was quite annoying. But because I was doing the Velcro on the back, I was able to twist it, get it where I needed to, and stick that Velcro on. And it kind of held the bow in place, which was a plus for me. You can see I'm twisting here and also the middle piece, sometimes that wasn't right. I don't do this on camera, but I do want to say I did cut the little legs of it in diagonal because I thought it looked way cuter. So I did go through and do that with all my bows, but make sure you have a good scissor for that. I thought my my fabric scissor would be the best, but actually just like a crafting scissor worked really well. I think the crafting scissor may have worked the best for that so that it wasn't like uh, fraying at the ends. I know you could also like take a lighter, but I think I wound up doing like 60 plus bows. Like I'm not into it. I'm not doing a lighter. So anyway, this is what the bow wound up looking like. Really cute. And everything is good now. So we are going to, no, we still have like a minute worth of this. So I'm going to stop talking and I'm going to let you listen to nature sounds. That's my first bow. My second bow is quicker, I promise. But here, okay, before I do nature sounds, it would go on like this so you can see exactly what it looks like. Super cute. Okay, next bow. Do I need to explain this? Most of you probably fast forwarded. All right, do two loops. The easiest thing I found was doing two loops. And if I grabbed them by the loops, it was even easier. And then I just take one loop and tuck it in and then pull it out. It actually, like my fingertips were bothering me by the time I was done doing this. And again, I didn't do it consecutively over 3 days, but it took me about 3 days to get all these bows done. By far the most time consuming thing. So I wound up doing something else with the bows as well, because if you know me, you know I'm not spending 3 days doing this for a Peter Pan collar that I'll probably wear like twice or 3 times in my life. I'm doing this, I need it to be for something else too. So we wound up doing something else with the bows too, which I'm really excited to show you in this video as well. I was about to cue the nature sounds that I recorded in my backyard just to have something like nice and calming, but I just realized that we're nearing the end of tying these bows. So I believe what they call the Velcro is like a hook and latch. So you just want to make sure that the hooks or the latch, whichever one you choose, is always the same on all the bows. So whichever side you decide to put on is the same on all the bows, and whichever side of the hook and latch you decide to put on the uh, whatever you're using. I mean, if you're using like a Peter Pan collar thing like this, then make sure it's always the opposite of whatever's on the bows. And in the case of this video, I wanted to save it as a surprise, but I should just say it now. I wound up doing hair clips with these two, so I could interchange like any of my hair clips. So I made sure that the same thing that was on the Peter Pan collar, whether that was the hook and latch, was the same that was on the hair clips, so that all of my bows are universal for either or, which is a lot of fun for me. So anyway, I like to get crafty and, like, make the most use out of my stuff. So now I'm gonna show you what it actually looks like. So don't mind the paint, by the way, that's on my sleeve of my shirt. That's like the white specks that you see, but that's not really important. So I'm trying to show you here what it will look like. You just wanna make sure whenever you do put the bows on, you put them on the right way. Like, you don't wanna have them upside down on you. And then this was the original shirt I was thinking about using, and that's why I was like, maybe I won't do black bows, only because I only really have, like, a black button-down shirt, and I don't wanna have black bows on that. So I was like, it would be cool to do like different colors, not realizing that the neck of this, like the neckline of this, wasn't perfect for what I was doing it for. I actually do want to alter this shirt anyway because it pops open every once in a while. Anyway, so I wound up having another shirt that has the similar collar. And so I was like, all right, let me put this on here so you guys can get the full effect. And then I was like, this is actually too tight. It's too closed. And the necklace part looks like super, super long and also awkward and too close together. So I was like, let me open up this inside button. And that took me about 75 hours. But don't worry, I cut out most of that because that was completely ridiculous. Well, I thought I cut out most of it. Come on, get it together, girl. I did cut it out. That's ridiculous. I did cut some out. Okay. Anyway, so I think it worked pretty well with just having like a little bit of the neck open. But if you wear a shirt over this, like a sweater, like you're kind of supposed to, it would look so cute. Like, I'm very excited to like put this together as an outfit. This was just kind of trying to show you guys what I was doing and what it would look like if you did the same thing. If you had the same exact article of vintage neck jewelry, then it would be the same. But anyway, sorry, I talked too much with my hands. I just knocked into something while I was doing a voiceover. Okay. Do you like the bunnies on my shirt? Isn't it so adorbs? Okay, let's change the color out just so you can see how it works. So now we're just going to do an orange one, and we're going to take off those. Oh, no, we're actually going to put the hook and latch thing on the orange one first, and then we're going to put it on the little necklace thing. And because that's just going to be so cute. I feel like I'm really boring in my voiceover, so I'm going to stop speaking, and I'm now going to let you guys listen to nature sounds. Enjoy. Okay, so I just wanted to give you guys an overview of what I was dealing with, of how many ribbons. Each little circle of ribbons has like 7 different colors in it. So literally I had like 30 different colors. Here was halfway through. This was at the end of day 1, so not even halfway through. And that was what was left. It was a lot. And then at this point is when I was like, I am not just making these bows for just a Peter Pan collar. Like, I'm doing this for hair clips too, because I want to be able to use these more often. I want to use them more in my life. I put way too much work into this. So I took 2 of a double clip and then 2 of a single clip. These are things that you would use to like set your hair. I have a lot of them from when I used to do hair professionally. And so that is what it looks like. Sorry, that was really quick. I feel like I should show you that again. Hold on. Okay, don't blink. You might miss it. But there you go. Okay, and then I'm going to do another one with the orange, and I'm going to put that on just to kind of show you what it looks like, because I just think it's so cute. I mean, you could barely tell, but they're really adorable. They're bows that clip into your hair. I mean, what else could you ask for? Here's a little close-up of them. Some of the little, like, I keep calling it legs. I don't know what they're called on a bow, but I cut them a little too short. But it's all about learning. And because we're doing it ourselves, it's not supposed to be perfect. So anyway, I'm very happy with this. I hope you guys like this video. I hope you don't mind my voiceovers. I don't even know. Like, let me know if you guys even watch this far into the video. But then here's an overview of all of the bows. Like I said, there was like 60 something bows in total. And I did not like making them, but it's a cool project. Yay!